So, guys, I tweeted this out last night about 11 hours ago, and I have to talk about it. So, this is a really weird thing when it comes to the CBA, and like why they're so like, I don't even know how to describe it, because it seems like the WNBA players and they're trying to make sure that Unrivaled isn't seen as a conflict of interest, and then they're coming out and saying it's a conflict of interest, and then they're saying it's not a conflict of interest, and then two sentences later it's a conflict of interest. Like, so this is Fee's husband, um Alex Bazel, and whether it's conflict of interest. And we never once said this a competitive tool used towards the WNBA. I'm hopeful they come to a CBA agreement. I mean, I believe that. And then he later says Ed is known as more equipped to sit at the table and Fees or Breanna. He said running on Rivals taught two stars how to negotiate media rights, deals, and sponsorships. Whether he's heard anything, I've heard, but I'm not privy to share. I mean this when I say this. I actually agree with that point. I really do agree with that point. Like, I agree that Fee and Stewie are well equipped to be at those meetings, but I also think there is a conflict of interest, and it is understandable why people are like, look, there is a conflict of interest here. What are we doing? Because Breanna Stewart has said it herself. It's not a conflict of interest. It's just a little bit different. Things we can take from Unrivaled, a TV deal, how incredible it was, but also the numbers behind it, like having 3 games per week. People are constantly paying attention to it, whether it's Fee, me, or somebody else in Unrivaled. We understand it's the standard now. Like, that is literally her saying it's a conflict of interest. Like, it is, like, it's one of those things, and I wish I had made this video last night. I just wasn't home. Obviously, when I tweeted this out. And I've only literally got home. I'm recording. I have the Caitlin Clark video out first. I have this video, a Sarah Spain video, and then I am going to sleep. I slept like 4 hours last night. And, well, I've got to stream 2K, and I got to sleep. Like, but at the end of the day, this is something that is just, it's just weird. It is just really, really weird. Like, I think in general, it's something that, like, I don't mind these players using Unrivaled as some sort of a bargaining chip. I don't hate it. Like, I actually don't hate it. The players use whatever the hell you want for leverage. And I don't understand why that's seen as such a big negative. But I'm like, the players should use literally whatever they feel like. Whatever the players want. Use whatever way you can get leverage. Use whatever you can. Use whatever you can for leverage. And I just don't understand why, like, certain players have to be so combative at the they have to be so combative about fans, and they're trying to, like, go out of their way to make it so that the fans who are saying it's a conflict of interest, like clapping back at them when there clearly is the argument it's a conflict of interest. Like, there clearly is an argument for it to be a conflict of interest, because Stewie said it herself. Like, they can't just keep saying there's no conflict of interest. Because at the end of the day, there is a conflict of interest there. But at the same time, like, I wish they would just come out and say it. They were like, is there a conflict of interest? Started off being like, we've never used it as a competitive tool against the WNBA. But at the same time, it shows the standards that players should expect from a women's sports league, what we've been able to do. Is anything along those lines? Because let's be real, they are using Unrivaled in this. They are using the Unrivaled facilities as a baseline, which I don't think they're going to be able to get, by the way. I don't think the Unrivaled facilities is something that is I don't think they're going to get what they fully got in Unrivaled. But at the same time, I don't know why they keep trying to have some weird argument. Is it or is it not a conflict of interest? Because the only people that are talking about this are random tweets. Like, the reporters are being asked the questions. Like, I just don't think they like I really just don't think that it matters that much. I don't think it matters that much. I don't think them using Unrivaled to try to get better things in another league is a bad thing. I think players should use any leverage they get. And Unrivaled gives the players more leverage in this. Like, it gives the players some leverage where they previously probably didn't really have any. So, look, I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. But there's clearly a conflict of interest. And that's not the worst thing either. I think in general, Stewie and Fee being at these meetings, it's a worse look for the general public than it is for the league. Like, I don't think the league care. I don't think these players were on the board before Unrivaled. They've probably been in CBA meetings before. Stewie's definitely been in CBA meetings before. Fee was in her second year the last time it was the Wobble, so I don't know. So I really don't know. But I know Stewie almost certainly was. But yeah, it's just a weird thing all around. It is a really, really weird thing all around when it comes to, like, just when it comes to this Unrivaled thing. And it's like, the people are asked these questions because of social media stuff. And unfortunately, the WNBA right now is this weird, like, cycle in the media where the media stirs up, or something happens. The media says something, then drama stirs up on social media, and in social media, then the media then starts asking questions on social media, and all this thing. Like, it's a cycle. It is a cycle, and like, I don't think they should care that much. At the end of the day, I don't think it's negatively affecting. I don't think it's negatively affecting them. I don't think it's negatively affecting them at all. Like, at the end of the day, this is something that, again, I tweeted 11 hours ago, and I have to repeat. Tweeted 11 hours ago and was not home. Repeat again and again and again. Because, you know, apparently you can't be late to anything anymore. But, yeah, it's something that I don't really think is as big a deal as people make it. I don't think this conflict of interest is as big a deal as people make it. I don't think any of this is as big a deal as people make it. I think all in all, I think the players are going to, whether Unrivaled existed or not, the players are going to fight for the CBA, and I think the owners are going to fight against it because it puts the owners in a really weird position. And I don't know long term. I don't know long term what it's going to do. I don't know long term if it's going to be a lockout or not. I think they will exhaust every opportunity for there not to be a lockout. Like, I don't think these players, when it comes to Unrivaled, I really don't think I really don't think they want to cancel the league, because let's be real, when Unrivaled happens, the more viewers they get from the WNBA, the bigger Unrivaled is, and without one, the other isn't as big. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.